there is a trap waiting for you at the very end of your spiritual search. It is not a trap of worldly desire. It is not a trap of addiction or distraction. It is a trap made of pure light. You have spent years dismantling your ego. You have watched your thoughts. You have learned to say, I am not the body. I am not the mind. You have retreated into the position of the witness, the observer, the one who is aware. But look closely. Who is the one claiming to be aware? As long as there is a you witnessing the silence, you are still dreaming. You have simply traded a loud, messy ego for a quiet, spiritual one. You have traded the mask of the sinner for the mask of the saint. This is the final hiding place of the self, the belief that I am the one waking up. Welcome to the house of Luminosity. Today, we are not adding to your spiritual knowledge. We are here to burn the library down. We are going to explore the terrifying, beautiful dissolution of the spiritual seeker itself. We treat spirituality like a geography. We map it out. We say, I am currently in a state of confusion and I need to travel to a state of enlightenment. We buy books that serve as maps. We treat peace like a destination on a horizon that keeps receding the faster we run toward it. This is what we call the noble mistake. It is noble because the intention is pure. You want to end suffering, but it is a mistake because it is built on a false premise. The premise of distance. To seek implies absence. To practice implies you are not yet perfect. For the next 10 minutes, we are going to dismantle the architecture of the seeker. We are going to look at why your practice feels like a treadmill. Why, after all the retreats and all the insights, you still feel a subtle, nagging separation. We are going to confront the uncomfortable truth that your spiritual identity, the you that meditates, prays, and seeks, is not the vehicle for awakening. It is the final obstacle. Let's look at the mechanics of your search. When you pray to God, or when you try to be present, you create a duality. There is me, the small, limited self, trying to reach that, the vast, unlimited awareness. Language traps us. Subject, verb, object. I seek truth. I watch my thoughts. This structure reinforces the very ego you are trying to transcend. The ego loves the role of the spiritual seeker. It is a glamorous identity. It feels superior to the person watching reality TV. It says, I am doing the work. I am on the path. But notice the sensation in your body right now. Feel the tension of trying. That subtle contraction in the chest. That is the feeling of the seeker. It is the feeling of lack. As long as you are a seeker, you cannot be the finder. As long as you are traveling, you cannot be home. The mind projects a future moment of salvation. It says, once I stabilize this awareness, then I will be free. This projection pushes the divine out of the now and into the future. The tragedy is that you are stepping over the diamond to look for the map. You are looking for the glasses that are sitting on your nose, but the one looking is the problem. Have you felt the burnout? It's a specific kind of spiritual fatigue. It comes after you've read Tolle, Watts, and the mystics. You've done the breath work. You've journaled until your hand cramped. You have become an expert at watching the thinker. And yet, at 3 a.m., the anxiety returns, the sense of separation returns. This exhaustion is the most important part of your journey. Do not run from it. The seeker is exhausted because the task is impossible. You are trying to use the mind to get out of the mind. You are trying to use the ego to kill the ego. It is like a thief dressing up as a policeman to catch himself. There comes a crisis point, a dark night. You realize the prayers are bouncing off the ceiling. The meditation feels like a chore. The witness feels like just another mental posture. This is where the mind panics. It thinks it has failed. But in the house of luminosity, we know this is not failure. This is the system crashing. The universe, in its infinite compassion, will eventually let you run out of energy. It forces you to stop. And only when the seeker collapses can the seeing begin. Here is the pivot. Here is the dangerous part. Most teachings tell you to become the witness, to step back and observe. And this brings relief initially, but eventually the witness becomes a trap. You start to identify as the one who knows. You say, I am awareness. But who is saying that? If you can see it, it is not you. If you can perceive the silence, you are not the silence. If you can claim to be aware, that claim is just another thought arising in the vastness. The counterintuitive truth is this: there is no one to be aware. Stop trying to be the awareness. That is just the ego playing God. Instead, notice that awareness is happening without your permission. Hearing is happening. Seeing is happening. Breathing is happening. There is no doer behind it. This is the death of the spiritual seeker. The seeker needs a goal. The seeker needs a future. But presence has no future. You don't need to maintain awareness. You are the screen on which the effort to maintain awareness is appearing. Drop the effort. Drop the witness. Drop the spiritual identity. What remains? What remains is this. Just this. The great cosmic joke is that what you were looking for was the one looking. But even that is too complicated. There is no one looking. There is just looking. When the seeker dissolves, you don't find a new exotic state of consciousness. You find the ground beneath your feet. You realize that the peace you wanted was the background of your experience the entire time, obscured only by the noise of your search for it. It is not an explosion of fireworks. It is a quiet, devastating simplicity. Oh, it's this. It's this sensation of hands touching the table. It's the sound of my voice. It is the simple, undeniable fact of being. You are not required to become holy. You are not required to be spiritual. You are only required to notice that you already are. So, I invite you to do something dangerous today. Stop searching just for a moment. Put down the books, put down the techniques, put down the heavy burden of trying to fix yourself. Assume just for a second that there is no distance between you and the divine. Assume that the one who is searching is the one who has already been found. There is no path. There is only where you are. If you found value in this silence, subscribe to the House of Luminosity. Share this with a fellow seeker who is tired of the road. Now, just be.